All right, good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to our fifth, and I'm hearing last. They did try to reschedule the game at Mason City, but it was not successful. Eighth grade football game. This is Abraham Lincoln out of Des Moines, eighth grade versus Ames High, and we're at Ames High Stadium for the first time. These guys have never played here before. I'm joined by McIntyre Anderson. You've been at the middle school games at the field. Is this cooler or what?
It's a lot cooler than middle school field, I would say.
I mean, you're not out there, but what makes this cooler to be here versus at the middle school?
This looks like a bigger field to me, and it looks like it's like a more cooler experience than the middle school because everything's a lot bigger. It's almost like it's preparing you for high school.
Yeah, they try to do this every year for the 8th graders last game to get them out in the high school. The high school varsity team gets kicked off, and they're over in the practice field. And I think some of those guys will come over here afterwards, which is kind of fun too. So some of the high school guys can come watch these guys play a little bit too, which is a good thing. All part about building the program. But yeah, the new turf field here. This is the second year for this new turf field, and I like it. They chose the cyclone icon versus the A in there. I think this place looks pretty sweet. But the real question is, what do you think of the black end zones?
I personally like them. I'm wearing a black Ames sweatshirt, but I honestly like them. It's like a nice little feel, switches the touchdowns up a little bit.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I think if you didn't watch, it wasn't a great contest as far as Ames High go, but Channel 13 did the Norwalk versus Ames game. There's some sweet drone shots of this field. So this is a great place to play football, kind of nestled in here into the trees. And the leaves are changing over here as today's been about the coldest day we've had in a long, long time. But the rain's holding off for now. I don't know. Did you look at the weather? It's supposed to rain during this game. We're in the booth, so it don't matter to us. But
yep. I don't think it's supposed to rain. At least I hope not.
Yeah, they're out in the turf here. No mud to worry about. But I'm sure some of these guys wouldn't mind sliding around a little bit if they could. So the Little Cyclones here are 1-3 on the season. They've lost the last 2 games by 1 score. Both to they're purple and like gold teams that aren't Johnson. So it's Norwalk and Indianola. You saw last week's game. If you were to give some advice here, what some of the keys are here, McIntyre, for the offense and the defense here, what advice would you be given?
I'd say for our offensive line, I would say they're doing a good job. By say if we could practice a little bit more harder on the offense line, maybe giving our quarterback a little bit more time to pass the ball. Nothing on defense, really just doing good. I think it's just knowing where we have to go when the ball's thrown or passed.
Yeah, I would agree. There's been some just a handful of big plays. It seems like the defense has been really steady outside of a couple plays all season, and those were game changers. One against Southeast Polk right at the end of the first half that I can remember that really made that an 8-16 game, and then that made it hard to come back. And then both Indianola and Norwalk had some big plays in the first half. It's just we started a little slow the last couple games on offense, and the scouting report is clear. Like rush hard, right? Those guys on the defensive ends just rush hard, try to get to the quarterback. Ben has thrown 91 times in 4 games, which is, I think, a lot for middle school.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I would say so.
I think Norwalk threw 4 times last week. So Ben is 57 for Ben Schill, 57 for 91, 673 yards, 7 touchdowns with a 63% completion rate. I'm not like a huge fantasy football guy, but like you follow that stuff. Is that good, 63% completion?
A little bit. I would say for middle school it's pretty good.
It's tough to just run a play sometimes, let alone get a good snap, which has knock on wood, knock on things that are snap game is good today because that's caused us some problems in some other games this year. It actually was really good against Norwalk.
Yeah.
Indianola was a different story. There was a few over the heads, and Southeast Polk was about 5 over the heads that really made things hard for the Little Cyclones there. But no, this is a fun one personally for me, McIntyre, and you are also in this class. This is it. This is the last 8th grade football game that these guys will ever play. I have a son that's a senior, so I've been doing this for a while, and this is kind of cool to end it here. What do you think about? It's hard to be sentimental. You're only, how old are you?
13.
13. Okay, so you to your parents are the youngest guy in the house, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the oldest guy in the house.
Yeah.
So what you've seen these guys. You played last year. We might be recruiting you to play during this broadcast. What would you say to your friends here? Last game, Ames High football field. This is it. What would you be telling them right now?
Try your hardest and just keep going if we're down by a lot.
Keep going for down by. Yep, you're right. It's about building. It's about learning, no matter what happens here. Ames High football program's got a little ways to go. We got to get some more numbers. We got to get some meaner guys out there. And hopefully, though, we have an opportunity here to show some progress here today. Opening kickoff here. We don't have Lincoln's numbers. We have their numbers on their jersey. We don't have their names, so I apologize, Lincoln fans. We would love to shout out good things your kids are doing, but we will do our best by number and position. But here's the opening kickoff. I can't see his number. see what happens. Kind of an on-site-y kind of thing. All right. Recovered. Who was that? McIntyre over there. That Leighton? Yeah, number 11. Never. Yeah. Leighton. What is Leighton's last name? Leighton.
Alvarez.
Alvarez. Thank you. I knew. Yeah. Yeah. Again, McIntyre's in these guys' class, so he helps me. Even though I've done this for a while, I don't always remember everybody's names, and we have some of the pieces of their jerseys and their names on sheet in front of me. But we'll keep making the best of it. So where we go? First down for the Little Cyclones. They tick the opening kickoff here on the 38-yard line. Ben Schill will be out of the shotgun, which is pretty much how they always roll here. We got King, Chandler, and Zayden Lunsfoot here closest to us. Sure enough, they throw, and they try to throw deep to Lunsfoot right off the get-go and connects for a nice pass.
It's a great catch there by Zayden.
Yeah, I can't. That was a really good catch. I mean, it was a decent throw. Gave this guy a chance, but he had to like kind of turn on the other side there and made that catch. If he stayed in bounds, he might have been able to go. But great play on first down. Clearly, Lunsfoot is Ben's favorite, Schill's favorite target. He's been hit. That's his 24th reception on the season here. Ben's 13, Clausen 8, Davis 5, Geisinger 4 receptions, and then a few with a single catch. But he looked for Lunsfoot here. Oh. Love to see. Oh, geez. That's a great tackle. Number 60 with a great tackle. Zayden was kind of blocking him, it looked like.
Yeah.
But he made that tackle. Something we haven't gotten going is the run game this year. Been tough to tough to get the ground game going, which would be, this team would be really good if we could run the ball a little bit better. Hopefully that'll happen in the future in the freshman football season. But again, Schill, the quarterback, Geisinger back there with him. Schill completes pass to Benz. Lunsfoot with a block. Benz with a little move there. Maddox is about him. He's so scrappy. You played basketball with Maddox for a long time.
Yep.
That guy's a dude, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. He's probably one of the best big players on the court. He might not be the biggest one out of all the teams we played, but he's a scrappy one, very aggressive player.
Yeah, he similar how he plays linebacker. When he plays basketball, he gets like every rebound. You're near every rebound somehow. And again, he doesn't fly out of the gym, but he's got good awareness, and he's just around the right spots. She'll get another pitch. She'll tries to connect with Clausen there and just didn't complete it. Sure, Caden would want that one back, wouldn't he?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's all right. On first down. Second down here at the 20-yard line. Little Cyclones, after 2 passing plays, one to Lunsfoot, one to Benz, worked right down the field here early in this game. Shotgun a little high there, but Schill maintains it. Gets a nice pass to King. All right, how many people he's already thrown to? How many different people he's targeted so far?
4.
4, that's right. 4 in the first drive. You gotta like that, moving the ball around. It'd be fun to be a receiver on this team. Mm-hmm. Like every other team I see, it doesn't look like it's super fun to be a receiver. You kind of go out, block, come back. But anybody could get a touchdown on this play. Let's see what the Cyclones do. Oh, Chandler hit across the middle there. Going to bring up a 4th down. Didn't quite lead him enough on that one. Pretty good coverage. Based on those first 2 plays, I think this would be a pretty big stop here.
Yeah.
Lincoln, we don't know much about Lincoln. I usually watch a little film if I can or see their record, but I couldn't find any. So I don't know much about them yet. Good tackle there on one of the first down plays of this drive. Shell the shotgun. He's going to go to his target, Lunsfoot, in the end zone. Led him a little too far, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Looked like Schill wanted that one back. And it'll be a turnover on downs. All right, you've watched, again, you mentioned what are the Cyclones going to do, but you don't know much about the rail splitters. That's Lincoln. But you know our defense, you know our tendencies. What do they got to do? What are their keys to win this one?
I would say a good rush game and good zone coverage here. I feel like if Ames just has good zone coverage, I feel like we can stop about any play we can.
If you were quarterback here, what would you be doing against us? You've watched our defense. What would you, quarterback or running back, what would you, or you're the offensive coordinator, what would you do to try to beat our defense?
I would do a jet sweep to the left side of the field.
Oh, wow. Specific. Little inside run there. He stays on his feet for quite a while, but just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit there by the Little Cyclone D. Big thanks to Tyler. He's been out here trying to work on getting set up here for our live stream. He's been doing it for now a couple years, and this is our, we did what we did. I don't know how many, we did 6 broadcasts last year. This is our 3rd or 4th this year, so it's our 8th broadcast of middle school sports. And we're trying to bring this thing with us as our kids get into high school. So big shout out to him. And as we continue to refine this, I truly believe that good production and great play-by-play and color announcers like McIntyre and I will make this a lot more enjoyable for everybody in the very little time everyone gets to watch and be part of middle school sports. Little fake handoff there, and 25 will get his first touch of the game here. Zigzagging around and is finding some room here. Little Cyclones are going to have to chase him down and do just across midfield. Ooh, lights turned on. A great run. Caught us off guard there. A little, not, I wouldn't call it trickery, but a little misdirection there. Caught us leaning and headed up the field the other way. Big play by Lincoln. The lights turned on, so we have brand new lights out here as of this year. They do some fancy things. You ever seen those games where they turn the lights off?
Oh, yeah.
It does all that. I don't know if we're going to do that here today if we score a touchdown, but they're pretty cool. Lincoln going to run the ball, but it looks like there'll be an early flag on the play. Quarterback looked a little confused. Here it comes. Dang. That was a great tackle. That was Cash, right?
Yep, that was Cash.
Number 3 Cash there. Keeps flying like, I didn't even recognize him. He's flying in there so hard. Doesn't matter. It's going to be a false start on the rail splitters, making it it's not second one. Oh, they declined it. So declining the false start will put the rail splitters on the Little Cyclone 45 for a 2nd and 9. They seem to be pretty content to run so far. We've seen this kind of all year at one level. Marshalltown does an offense with a lot of misdirection running that can be effective. Last week, Norwalk just basically said, I'm going to run over you. Just ran straight ahead. We finally slowed him down, just wasn't in time. So another little misdirection play, inside handoff to 25 again. Nice tackle there, though. King Chandler. Who else was in on that one?
Leighton.
It looks like Quincy was got a jersey as well. One of the things that's been a key this year too, and we saw it there. If we get some early pursuit, slow them down a little bit, we're pretty good. But man, we get someone with 5 yards untouched. We've had a hard time stopping people. That'll bring up 3rd down and about 7 yards. Lincoln has 3 wide here and seems still pretty content. I've had a guy in motion nearly every time here, trying to get the Little Cyclones to bite on certain things. It looks like they're going to pass here for the first time. Some pursuit there. Geisinger rolling out. Nice throw on the run there. Tough, but not quite catchable to number 1. Good pursuit there by Spencer. That'll bring up a 4th down for the Rail Splitters. The Rail Splitters held the Little Cyclones after 2 big plays on a 4th down to get the ball back, and then that run play moved it across the 50-yard line. So let's see if the Little Cyclones can hold their own here and get the ball back here with 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Trying to tie a shoe up there somewhere. I won't lie to you, McIntyre, when I heard we were doing this tonight in here, I was kind of excited. That looks a little cold out there.
Uh-huh.
Got the blankets. First stocking cap sightings of the year. So some little punty thing going on here, maybe. Yep, little delay punt. Little Cyclones. It doesn't look like they know where it is. Okay. Nice shove by Loonsfoot just to get a hold of that one. I saw Ben standing there. I thought maybe he was going to hit him on top of the head for a second. But good defense after a nice run play by the Rail Splitters. All right, Schill in the shotgun here. Second possession for Little Cyclones. See if they can work that thing up the field. Schill rolls right. Sees somebody, but double covered to King. Oh, drops it. Good coverage. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if that was a little ill-advised in my opinion there, but King had a chance on it. I don't know if he'd have been in bounds if he caught it, but going for some bold plays early on. Well, they're certainly setting him up for an opportunity to run here because we've only run one time. Good tackle by 60. I think there's an opportunity here to get Geisinger loose here because certainly have the Rail Splitters on attention spread out here after completing a couple early passes. Loonsfoot in motion. I'll give Geisinger a chance to cut through here. Not a lot of room, though. Get back to the line of scrimmage, and I'm impressed with these guys so far. They've probably watched pretty good film, though, on us, I think, because it's highly available and tons of insight given to the team playing us. That's okay. They're ready for the pass and can't get the run game going quite yet. 3rd and 10 here to see what the Little Cyclones do. Offensive line's done great today. Again, show plenty of time to pass. He's not even used to that much time, and incomplete pass there. And the Rail Splitters will hold. Grayson Selsby and the punting team look like they're headed out on the field here. I don't think Ben's had that long to throw all year.
Yeah.
I don't know, he quite even knew what to do. Usually has to make a split-second decision, or at least in the last couple of weeks he has had only been able to make split-second decisions. A good defensive scheme here so far by the Rail Splitters. Selsby on to punt. Like Selsby. Good punt there. Oh, problem there. And can it get recovered? Oh, Loonsfoot had just about had that. Oh, shoot. Great hustle by Zayden.
Yeah.
He hit it over what did he kick it over the first guy's head, and they just kind of got confused who was going to catch it? Selsby line drived his first 2 punts of the year into the back of our own guy's head, so he's come a long ways. That was a heck of a nice kick.
Yeah.
So Little Cyclones back out on defense here. Just to talk a little bit, we got Loonsfoot and Schiller back in the secondary here, and we got Spencer. We've got Quincy Larimore. We've got 76. Can't remember 76 is off the top of my head. I don't know if we got Abe out there. Got 75 and 76. We'll get to their numbers here in a second. Little misdirection there. Little outside run. Number 10 with a little room to roam. Possible hold there on the corner on Castro. They don't call it, but we're there to clean it up. Alvarez and Loonsfoot there to make the tackle. All right, that'll be bring up a 2nd and about 6 here. All right, the Rail Splitters again keep the ball on the ground. 1 pass attempt there in that last series, didn't quite complete it. Keeping it simple on 2nd down with a little direct handoff there. Maddox Benz he not letting it pass up. Yeah. Maddox with the tackle for a loss. Reed Wandling, 76, sorry. That was Reed that was been in there a bit. He's still in there. Reed might be taller than I am.
Yeah.
Glad to see him out there. He needs some reps out there. He's played a little both of A and B, but Reed's just getting a little bit better and a little bit better every time he's out there. A little misdirection with some room to roam. They got a blocker. Loon's foot can't quite make the play. All right, good tackle by Davis to get him out of bounds. Nice play by the Rail Splitters there. Definitely had our guys fooled there for a minute, didn't they?
Yeah.
All right, so they'll bring 1st and 10 up. That interesting first quarter. 2 possessions by each team so far. Little Cyclones 4 and out inside the red zone on their first possession. Go 4 and out on their second possession and punt. And now the Rail Splitters are deep as they have been so far in the game. 1st and 10 inside of the Little Cyclone 30-yard line. I see our linebackers all kind of bit on that last play there. Not that time. Benz with initial contact. Is that Titus? Titus McKeed, 60. They're jumping in there as well. Titus hasn't played a ton of defense this year. He's been playing center most times there, so it's good to see him getting some reps out there, getting guys in and out of not new positions, but giving them some opportunities to get on both sides of the ball. And that probably will be quarter unless they're going to, they'll probably get one more play off here. Quarterback's going to keep it. Larimore was coming at him. He said, I got to get out of the way quick. Goes to a knee for it. So this is a big play there. Rail Splitters stringing some nice plays together, but that loss of 4 there or more. All right, second quarter to begin here. They'll make it a 3rd and 14 after the loss. Quincy's pursuit there, and another opportunity here.
Good tackle by King there. Shouldn't be rushing on that play.
Yeah, that was a great pursuit again. Another loss here. This makes it a long 4th down. I don't know. What do you think, Amir McIntyre? Go for this punt based on what's been going on so far?
I would say go for it. I feel like the run game's been pretty on point. They've had a couple of runs that's went outside. There was the one play that we saw in the first half where they kind of zigzagged between all of us.
So they do send out number 1, who punted the last time, kind of did this. I still don't know what this is called. Ames High does it sometimes. It's like deeper shotgun thing where I think he could throw it. Quick kick. Got some. Oh, and he does look like he's going to try to run it, but I doesn't appear like he's going to have space unless he can break some more tackles there. And Little
Attack.
Cyclones are there. That'll be a turnover on downs. Nice job by the Little Cyclone defense after a couple big plays. They're going to get the ball back. I don't know if he was trying to punt there or trying to fake it, but it didn't work.
It's a good question. I don't really know what happened there. I just saw they started to run it, and Spencer and Maddox went up and double tackled him.
All right, Little Cyclones will start on their own 35-yard line. Just under 7 minutes left here in the second quarter. There's no score yet. Been some decent plays, but the Lincoln defense is really sitting back and not giving a lot of room here. So Shill's going to have to kind of pick it apart here if they're going to stay in the air. Completion to Geisinger. Looks like he might have got a half a yard. All right. 4 wide here for the Little Cyclones on second down. Goes to Geisinger again. See if Geisinger can make a guy miss. Can't. Nice open field tackle.
Spencer's second screen pass in a row here. He's going to be getting about 1 or 2 yards there.
Yeah, she'll getting rid of it quick to Geisinger. I couldn't quite tell who his main target was intended to be there, or his ideal target. But keeping moving here now, third down. Empty backfield with Geisinger going in motion there. Loon's foot.
Passes Aiden.
Oh. He got a hand on it, but yeah, very well defended. She'll put it in a spot he could potentially catch it. Let's bring up fourth down. I don't know what coaches will do here. They are keeping Schill out there currently. They're going to go into trips formation here close to us here with Loon's foot. Looks like Maddox and Clausen. Good snap. Schill with opportunity to make the throw and can't quite complete it. I don't know if he's going to make it anyway.
I know. That was kind of a tough pass there, a little bit out of his reach there.
And another turnover on downs. Again, this is not atypical from how Little Cyclones have started some of these games. A little slow offensively. Defense has been playing great, though, keeping them in this thing early. But after a couple big plays in the first drive, they're not getting a whole lot. Credit to the Lincoln defense. All right, so the Rail Splitters will take over first down on the Little Cyclone 37 after the failed fourth down. 25 motion. They're going to go back and pass. Good pursuit by Geisinger, but quarterback gets on the loose here.
Tackle by Leightoning. Cash right there for a nice double block.
Got him down, but that would be good for a Rail Splitter first down. Don't think that was the intention of that play, but good pursuit there by Geisinger. Flushed him out, but no one was there to follow up. Good decision by the quarterback. About 12-yard run and a first down. So the Rail Splitters have been here, not quite this deep, but they've had in their last drive, they got inside of the 40 or 30-yard line and couldn't complete much more after that to put any points on the board. Let's see if the Little Cyclones stiffen up here on defense again. Good cutback by 25.
One play up the middle. Big tackle by Zayden.
Zayden wrestles him down there just shy, I think, of the first down. By just about half a yard. offensive line for Lincoln's doing a great job. I mean, a lot of pressure on the outside, but our first guy is missing or just not quite in position to make some initial contact, and guys are flying by.
Yeah.
All right, 2nd and 1-ish inside the 20-yard line. Imagine Lincoln would be content to run a couple plays here and see if they can get a first down and get a fresh set of downs. Oh, misdirection. Quincy.
Good
Quincy.
tackle by Quincy.
Got to get him backwards there, though. Quincy's got grabbed a hold of him. There's a lot of wrestling moves, it looks like. Are you seeing that, too, out there? We're just grabbing guys. I mean, it's working, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
With that loss, though, brings up a big 3rd and 2 here. See if the defense can make a stand here. A number of these guys playing both ways today, so we got Reed there again. 62, 62, 62. We got Elijah Burt out there right now. Got Quincy, who just again made that stop on that last play, and Geisinger, who's also a running back, is here closest to us on the defensive line. Rail splitters go into motion, and the quarterback runs. He's got room. He's going to get the first down and more. Appear to be nearly forced out of bounds, but that's a touchdown by the Rail splitters. Get around the edge, number 7 with the quarterback run.
That was a good run there.
What are we calling here? Appears there's a penalty. I didn't see the flag. Did you see a flag anywhere?
Oh. See Grayson subbing in. I was talking to Clausen earlier, and he said that Grayson Selsby, brand new to football, but he's one of the biggest hitting players on the team.
Yeah, Reed Wandling headed out here, and so okay. Holding? Okay, all right. Holding on the Rail splitters. He did have a large amount of the field to run to, so you could imagine a hold help open that up for him. But big swing of events here. Touchdown to 3rd and 9 now on the 24. A gift or just a good call? We don't know yet. We didn't quite see it all, but Little Cyclones can take advantage of the situation here. Going to do a reverse here. 25's got a little room to roam here. Got the first down and more. Steps out of bounds just inside the 10. But that will be a first down for the Rail splitters. Yeah, good execution. There's a lot of things that can go real bad when you hand off and do reverses usually. It's what you find out even at the high school level when Ames High has been successful. Low penalties. Guys know what they're doing. When they've struggled, you get in penalties, and you can just get a sense that not everybody's on the same page. But so far, the Rail splitters have definitely, minus a couple penalties, have been pretty sharp out there today. Rail splitters will go for the 2-point conversion here. Inside handoff does not have a lot of room to roam.
Big tackle by King and Leighton there, pushing back a little bit.
Oh, did I say 2-point conversion? Why did I think that was a touchdown? I don't know. I was lost. Yeah, so because that, okay. This is great. 0 points still. Let's keep it that way. 2nd and 8, no gain on first down. 1:50 left in the first half. Rail splitters will get the ball. So this is a big moment here in this game early on here. Look like the Little Cyclones might be off to a hot start there with a couple completions, but have really stalled out on offense, and the defense has backed them up. 7 back to pass.
Pass play. Way overthrown there.
Selsby on the coverage. Okay, clock a stop there with the incomplete pass. That'll bring up a 3rd down. been a clean half from turnover perspective.
Yeah, it's been a lot of back and forth here. I think might be the one drive where something might happen here.
See how Maddox and King can hang in there and make some plays here. I'm sure there's another misdirection play. That's what I'd be calling. Yep, something like that. Oh, good job. Good adjustment there. That was Colt. Colt
Yeah.
number 9 there made that initial contact to slow him down. I didn't see who was there. Like King was there to help clean some things up. But again, getting a hand on him. Good job by Colt. Colt's again another kid that I think has played a lot of BE, but has been working so dang hard.
Oh, yeah.
I know they're get him some reps. That was a big play there. Now we got a 4th down. Holy cow. 4th down. They're going to let the clock probably run a little bit. I imagine the little Cyclones would be more than happy to go into half, it being 0-0. There's timeout. I didn't see who timeout was. Ames. Ames called timeout here. Yeah, that's good. Good timeout by Ames. Get an opportunity here. Coaching people up on making sure that they stay home. That was a good adjustment there. Props to Colt. Do you ever talk to Colt?
Yeah, I would say, or he's been one of the players that I say wasn't really the most athletic in 6th and 7th grade, but he's been getting a lot better. He's been working a lot harder, I would say, sports-wise.
That kid knows more about sports than about anybody I've ever met.
Yeah.
Are you in that text group when he texts everybody about everything all the time?
Oh, yeah.
He's like knows things before ESPN. I swear.
He knows about everything he can when it comes to sports.
Ben's always like, "Hey, did you hear about that?" I go, "What?" I go, and then in about 30 seconds later, ESPN will send it out. And Colt's feed, it's good. No, he was at our house this weekend watching football, and I could just tell his mind was understanding the game. So I'm glad to see him in there making some plays. All right, 4th down. Going to look to pass here. Going to go ahead and throw it against, and it gets over Selsby's head for the touchdown. Great play there. Kind of thought they'd run.
Route, yeah.
Saw the matchup they liked there. It looked like Grayson might get just a little lost for a second, and just a good enough play to score a touchdown. Good drive by the Rail Splitters overall. Pretty balanced attack there, and good misdirection. Made some big 3rd downs. We'll be attempting the 2-point conversion here. These are big in these games. They're not gimmies by any means, and they end up, I think this feels like a game that's going to end up in a one-score situation.
Oh, it's a interesting tackle there by Zen. Looks like he jumped on top of him there.
He made sure he was down. That's good. So the 2-point conversion fails. 6-0. Rail Splitters here with 37 seconds left. I think the little Cyclones have 3 timeouts left, or probably 2 timeouts after that one there, I suppose. We have some halftime entertainment today. We got a couple videos. We're going to play one of Laura Clausen, Coach Clausen's wife, big supporter of the class of 2030s, put together a video of the boys. I haven't seen it yet, so it'll be fun to watch that at halftime. And we're just testing different ways to include different parts and pieces into the live stream as we look forward to the opportunity to have some commercials and some sponsors. We'll talk a little bit more, too, after the video, what some of the vision is for future live streaming here at the high school as well, at the field, as well as the high school gym, as skip-ball's coming. There's a classic middle school thing there. You know what happened there? Went to the wrong sides.
Oh.
They played the losers walk, but they weren't supposed to. They're supposed to stay on their side in that case. Do people still do that? You play losers walk?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay, all right. Other guys in the booth know what they mean by when you get scored on and losers got to walk. All right, 37 seconds left. I love me some King here. Be a great spark if we could get a little action here. Good kick to no man's land here. Kick goes out of bounds. You know, great play by Joseph Davis there, because we were going to have a whole lot of nothing if he picked it up. But now the little Cyclones will start on the 35-yard line. And looks like a timeout by the Rail Splitters here. I know Coach Clausen has got a few tricks in his bag here for these low time. No, nothing really to lose here. Yeah, what do we do here, McIntyre? Do we just settle to go into halftime, go play some D, come back? I feel like we got a couple touchdowns left in us here in the second half.
Yeah, I would say go for it here. Maybe if we can like an outside pass to Zayden. I feel like either Zayden, King, Joseph. I mean, really any of our wide receivers here, we could have a good passing play.
Haven't got Joseph going yet today. Is he out there? He might not be out there. So we got Loon's Foot on the far side. They've got the world over there, though. It's going to be a good, interesting opportunity to use Zayden as a decoy here at some level. Geisinger back there in the backfield with Schill out of the shotgun. Rail Splitter's definitely in a prevent situation here. Clausen in the motion to get wide there.
To go route, Zayden, King, Joseph Maddox, and scrambling.
Schill's going to run here.
He's still going.
He's going to block and get out of bounds. Nice job by Schill there to get to midfield with 28 seconds left. Still 2 timeouts.
Was a smart run there by Ben Schill there.
Alrighty, first down here, 28 seconds left from the 50-yard line. Now we got 4 wide. Schill, you can see, is looking around to see what opportunities he might have here. Nothing significant. They're going to whip one across the middle. Loon's Foot catches it. Not a lot of time here. Does get out of bounds. Probably could use the timeout there, but that's okay. Nice pass there. All right, 6-0 here. Closing seconds of the second quarter, the first half. Timeout by the Rail Splitters here. I'd like to say we could get into field goal range.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that is. I don't know if we've attempted one this year. I suppose Selsby would give her a shot if we got close enough here. I don't know if we got the hook and ladder. I saw the Bills ran it last night late in the game. They didn't quite. Did you watch that game at all? Josh Allen and the Bills last night?
Just a little bit, not a lot though.
Yeah, Falcons got on, but me and Ben were watching that one. Got a misdirection opportunity. Can't take long either way, or it's got to go to the house. Probably have a chance for 2 more plays here. Coach Loonsfoot has a couple timeouts left here if they get something fairly quick downfield. And he's going to let one fly to Maddox Benz, and it was a good throw. Almost got under it. Threw it where he could catch it. Tough to imagine you get over the top on that prevent defense, and just out of the outstretched hands of Benz there. Throws a little long. All right, we're going to use them all the timeouts. We're going to use them. All right, they're going to. Lincoln's working hard. I would too. It's the 3rd down here. probably can get 2 more plays in. Yet I said 2 more plays last time, but that one didn't take very long. So far, it doesn't look like the rain's holding out. It was not awesome this morning, so I'm glad that these guys get a chance to play out here and it's not completely miserable. All right, here we go. It's 3rd down. I don't know if downs much matter at this stage, but the Cyclones a couple timeouts. If they can get something completed quickly, we can at least maybe see if we can get one tossed in the end zone.
I'll
That'd be
go
fun to
right
see.
there to
Oh, a little
King.
high to King.
Oh,
And it's picked. All right.
Oh, he's going.
Got to get him.
Ben
Got to
Chill
get
with a
him.
chance here.
Got to get him. Got to get him. And they're going to call him out at the 1.5-yard line. Holy cow. I didn't want to give flashbacks of Indianola, but we threw a pick just like that. Not like that, but at the end of the half. So Rail Splitters with the good D. Can't quite get in the end zone. Shill with the tackle.
Hey, I was a little closer to comfort there.
That it was. All right. Going to need some readjustments. Coaches will be meeting over here in the end zone, and I'll let my producer let me know. We'll take a break here, but hang around. Some video footage, some fun stuff from Laura Clausen.
If your mom was on the football team, what position would she play and why?
I think my mom would be quarterback because she likes to have control and she leads our family through thick and thin.
Why?
Offensive line, specifically either one of the tackles or guards because she's protective and strong.
Middle linebacker
Why?
because she likes to tackle people. She tackles me.
I feel like my mom would be a coach because she's smarter than she is strong.
Probably linebacker because she can get aggressive.
If your mom was on the football team, what position would she play and why?
Oh, lineman.
Why?
Because she's big.
And
I
why?
think she would be a running back because she's a heavy stepper and can run fast.
I think my mom would be a tight end because she's better than me at catching and she can block really good.
Wide receiver, honestly, because I think she got hands.
I think my mom would be a safety because she doesn't really like violence and she kind of just likes sitting back and watch.
I think my mom, she'd probably be a linebacker because she's strong. She beat me up too.
If your mom was on the football team, what position would she play and why?
I'd probably say corner because she played soccer, so she probably has some cardio, so where she could run for that long.
I think my mom would be a linebacker because she's strong.
I think my mom would be a lineman because she's strong.
My mom would be a kicker because she played soccer and she don't want to do anything.
My mom wouldn't be a nose guard because she likes to knock the crap out of people.
If your mom was on the football team, what position would she play and why?
Coach because she has more knowledge than strength.
Defensive line
Why?
because I don't know what else she would play.
Would be a coach. My mom would be a linebacker because she likes to hit people.
My mom would be a lineman because I would be able to teach her how to be good.
If your mom was on the football team, what position would she play and why?
Running back because she runs a lot.
Linebacker because
she just hits me hard. So
Probably say running back because she can run.
Running back because she runs a lot.
I think corner because she's fast.
I would say safety because she's pretty quick. I'd say long snapper because she's good.
Your mom was on the football team. What position would she play and why?
Quarterback because she was really good at softball.
Emotional support because she can cheer you up.
O-line because she protects me and she makes sure nobody touches me, and she's a really good role model and she never quits.
All righty. Thanks again to Laura Clausen for putting that video together. Again, this is the last middle school game for these 8th graders, and I'm sure they'll enjoy watching that later. All right, got 8 minutes, 2 8-minute quarters left in this one. The Little Cyclones are definitely going to have to readjust. Lincoln looked pretty good, really all half, McIntyre. I don't know, didn't show a ton of weakness.
No, I don't think they really let anything big happen to them so far.
After that early pass, coverage is pretty good, and offensive line's been doing great. Shill's had a ton of time to pass, and so Little Cyclones, Grace Selby's going to kick off here to open up the second half. Dang. Great kick by Selsby there. Tough to handle there by.
Seems to be.
Ooh, Abe just misses. King with the
got
tackle.
King right there. Dang.
King slings him down, yeah.
It's like the defender almost pushed King. King still latched onto him there.
I'm just impressed Abe was the first one down there.
I know.
Maybe I shouldn't be impressed, I guess.
He was hustling.
On a mission. For those at home, Abe plays on the line, both sides, and he was flying down there. It's good to see some inspired football. All right, the Rail Splitters will start on their own 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Saw a lot of misdirection run plays. It looks like the Little Cyclones are getting it figured out a bit towards the end of the half.
Yeah.
But of all the running plays, Lincoln scored on about an 8-yard touchdown pass on 4th down. Gosh, 4th down. We've let a lot of touchdowns score on 4th down this year.
Yeah.
All right, Joseph with the coverage here close to us. Rail Splitters again, going to hand it off. Going to think about doing the reverse. Don't do the reverse.
There.
Don't let him go. Good pursuit there by Geisinger and stuffed up. I looked like they were going to maybe do that hand.
Yeah, I was waiting for that. I'm kind of surprised I didn't call it there, but.
Good job by the defense there to get in the backfield. I think that's key. They give them time and space to, in comfort, to run those misdirection plays. They're going to be probably more successful than not, but there they blew that one up. All right, loss of 3 on 1st down brings up 2nd down for the Rail Splitters. Number 13 in motion here. Davis, Schill, Chandler here, paying attention to these receivers. Hand off to 25. Initial tackle by
Maddox right there. He broke down there, and it seems like you wrapped him up there with a good tackle.
2 good tackles here to start the 2nd half. Elias Burt there hustling off. Reed. Got Titus in there. He looks like he's ready to roll. Abe, who we talked about, came flying down that coverage here. Big 3rd down here. Going to go ahead and pass one here on 3rd down. Across the middle. Tipped and incomplete.
Good breaking up defense by Schill there.
He's been playing that safety position all year. Hasn't seen very many come right at him across the middle.
No.
So we'll see what the Rail Splitters do on 4th down. They've punted once. They look like they're kind of going to punt and didn't punt. Loon's foot will drop back here. Schill and Davis kind of protecting there in the secondary. They are going to punt.
Punt
like
to Zayden.
Loon's foot.
The bounce.
All sorts of special team coaching moments here today. But after the punt, the Little Cyclones did exactly, what they needed to do on that defensive. Hold them and get the ball back here. So we'll start here on the 44-yard line. So what was it? Okay, so you have a timeout. Your coach, you ever been in a halftime before, or others, they holler at you a little bit. What do you think Coach Loonsfoot and Clausen said to get those guys so inspired there on that defensive stop?
I feel like they would talk about a lot how it's like their last game here. Playing on the high school field is kind of like a big thing, kind of like just show off kind of how good you are on, like, it's kind of like the final game. So it's like an end goal here, see how hard you've been working.
Yeah, exactly. Leave it out in the field. She'll back to pass. Looks both ways to Maddox.
Caught the ball by Maddox.
Maddox connected on that one there.
Big pass play right there for Maddox.
That's the pass and catch they're kind of looking to do right there at the end of the first half there. Oh, yardages are tough for me. About 30-some yards on that play to get the Little Cyclones all the way down to the Lincoln 22-yard line for 1st down. I heard they might do some hurry up here, so no huddle here. And the officials don't spot the ball super fast in middle school here, so. Spencer in motion there. Schill with time again. Pushed out of the pocket. I saw a man open in the back there. Maddox and Maddox.
Touchdown. Great catch by Maddox.
Yeah, Schill got pushed out of the pocket for a moment. I could just see Maddox wide open, and then he wasn't as open. But way to go back to that ball, make a catch. get the little Cyclones on the board.
Yeah.
All right, I mentioned these two-point conversions, 6-6 game. These things can be the difference for sure. All right. Good execution by the little Cyclones. Two-point conversion is good. Lots of whistles. Lots of whistles. Looks like an illegal formation there. Well, we're going to do it again. Three wide here now on another attempt at a two-point conversion. Schill gets pressed out of the pocket. Schill's going to have to wing something, and he does.
Throw there.
And he finds
Caden. Good catch by Kate. Oh.
Okay. Get an eligible man down the field, which we haven't had that called a lot this year. That was, I've seen a lot of middle school footballers called a lot, and you get a quarterback a lot of time. A guy gets creeping down there a little too far. All right. Attempt number 3 at the two-point conversion here. Loon's foot in motion. Schill, Loon's foot.
His foot looking to pass there.
One.
Oh. Caden in the corner there.
Third attempt, no good. Oh boy. Anyway, all right. 6-6. Good drive by Little Cyclone. Shouldn't be upset about that. A couple penalties held them back from completing the two-point conversion. I'm hearing a request for a smidge louder, Tyler. A smidge louder. We're dialing this in here. That's what happens when you get an audio engineer that's listening to the live stream giving feedback, though, so we can ignore him here.
He wants to volunteer to be my audio.
All good, all good. Our vision behind this is not Tyler run the show. Our vision is to build a kit here that could live in the press box at Ames High and live at the high school, that we could get young folk, emerging adults that are looking to learn some technical skills, and sports media is a growing and fun thing to be a part of, and there are going to be opportunities to do that here coming up. Selsby to kick off here, does a little kicky thing.
Squib kick there. It's like Maddox took him down.
There you go, Benz and others. Bring him down. We also are going to be hunting for some sponsors to help pay for some of this gear. We do some sponsorships with the Booster Club. We got some good ones out there that get all over different things throughout the season, but I think this one's really going to even be more visibility and just make you feel good, helping make these broadcasts happen where the moments are getting captured when people can't be at the games. A lot of grandparents, a lot of friends, a lot of family want to watch kids play, and best way to do it is on live stream when they can't make it to a game. Rail Spoilers will start on their own 49. This pass. Ooh!
Interception by Zayden. He stepped out there. Great defense.
So Lincoln comes back with their own version of a not quarterback throwing the ball. That one backfires. Loon's foot. If you watch that the third attempt at the two-point conversion, I think somebody was wide open. The coaches are wishing they'd thrown it to him.
Yeah.
But, you know, when that happens, you've ever done this before? I know I've seen you coach you more in basketball, Max. When you do something that's not so good, what do you got to do? What's the next thing you got to do after you do something maybe boneheaded?
Learn,
and then what?
Got to learn, then you got to do it right the next time. I say one of the biggest things if you do it wrong is you got to learn it.
Go play hard. So Zayden didn't quit and kept playing hard there and gets a pick in the very next play. That is a pink flag over there. No wonder. Maybe there was a flag thrown earlier. I didn't see it, but it is October. Breast cancer awareness, and the referee on the far side has a pink flag. It's kind of cool. I was wondering earlier when I was looking around for a flag, I didn't see one.
Yeah.
I was looking for yellow. Loonsfoot in motion. 1st and 15 after the penalty. She'll back to pass here. Hits Benz.
Nice. Good block by Zayden.
Oh, a block in the back.
Yep. Might be blocking back her horse collar.
No, I couldn't tell if it was blocking the back or not, but it looked close in real time. All right, Schillbeck to pass there, hitting Layton. Layton makes one man miss there, but 1st and forever. Good play to kind of get things back into the groove here. Again,
yeah.
Cyclone 6-6 here, great drive. All right, 4 minutes left here. Clock's running, 2nd and still forever here for the little Cyclones. Get some chunk plays here to keep moving this thing along. Schill, not really sure what to do, gets knocked out. It was intended to be a run play, it looked like. That did not get executed well.
Yeah.
Back to that learning thing we were talking about earlier here. I don't know, 3rd and 29er. It's interesting, all that momentum and then the 2-point conversion penalties kind of brought us back, and then got the interception. So Schill 3rd and a long ways to go.
Passed it late in there.
Leighton Alvarez with the catch.
He's still going.
Still going. Nice job. Uh-oh.
Oh, fumble.
A fumble forward there. Covered up by Davis. Technically helped the cause to put us in a 4th and manageable here. I think it might have been some of Leighton's first catches of the year. Alvarez comes into the game with 1 catch for 4 yards, and on this drive he's exceeded that. So we'll have about a 20-yard gain on that play to make it 4th and 9. Well, Cyclone's giving himself a chance here. Regardless, won't be giving him. Going to bomb one
Deep
up.
ball to Maddox.
So Maddox bends. Interception and down. As good as a punt. Oh, okay. I think they're going to call that incomplete. I thought for a second he was grabbed it and started running with it, so. Anyway, big play for the Rail Splitters if they did call an incomplete pass. About a 30-yard difference there in that being an interception versus not. All right, Little Cyclones got to come back here and play some defense again. Rail Splitters will start at midfield.
Looks like King's getting subbed in for Titus.
All right, the Rail Splitters in a pretty familiar formation. They got a bunch of guys in the backfield here. Been successful with some misdirection. Put a guy in motion there. Winters, initial contact.
Looks like
looks like Cash in the action there. He's had a great game here. Haven't called his name a ton yet this season, and so he's been No, just getting some commentary on what people thought of some of the last couple plays. All righty. Second and about 7 yards here. Starting at the, just snuck across into Little Cyclone territory. Similar
Another
play
handoff
as last
play.
time, right up the middle there.
big tackle by Maddox there.
Be a first down for the Rail Splitters. Yeah, Little Cyclones are going to have to get in the backfield, I think, here. Help create some disruption, slow these guys down. They've been executing at a pretty good level. I think they would. Their 6th game of the year. We got one rained out earlier. That's what you want to see. Same play again, it appears. Good for another 3 yards.
Yeah. Seems to be taken down by Quincy.
Yeah, Quincy on the tackle there. A couple of little Cyclones there to help make sure. Looks like King gets a little. What do you think he told King there?
It's a good.
I guess he told him to go make a play. Second down, 6. So we're going to have a timeout on the field. Timeout Rail Splitters. Will be their first of the half. All right, we got a 6-6 game here, McIntyre. It was interesting. We started quickly with a touchdown, got an interception. Things kind of feel weird right now. I don't know. There was offense got way backed up. Rail Splitters look pretty comfortable. What do we got to do to close this quarter out and position ourselves for the 4th?
I would say cornerbacks would be a big part of it here. They've been running the ball outside of a lot, exceed number 25 on the Rail Splitters. Their run game has been pretty big for us. I mean, I feel like they've had some pretty good defense over the big pass plays to Maddox lately, and one to King.
Yeah, the Rail Splitters covering up Loon's foot, which I would do the same. And Benz has become a favorite target here. I think a big play by Davis or King is going to be, JoJo or King's going to be required here. And that could come on the defensive end. It could come on the offensive end here. I think it's going to be a big part of if the Little Cyclones are going to find a victory here today. Rail Splitters running up again that same side, using that short side of the field.
Be taken down by Spencer and
we need to bring the binoculars here. For whatever reason, there's still been a lot of action on the opposite side of the field here today, on the other side of the hash.
Taken down by Spencer and Leighton. I think something might be wrong with Leighton here.
Looks like Leighton's a little hung up on that one, limping a little bit. Looks like Selsby will sub in. Wow, we're just going to run that clock. All right, they're going to run the quarter out here. Yeah. We'll take a little break here, and we'll come back for the 4th quarter. start of the fourth quarter here. 6-6 out of the shotgun there. 7 rolls, and he's going to look to run.
Be a run there.
Loonsfoot hangs in there, presses him. A lot of room to run over there. That was a good play call.
Joseph pushed him out.
First down for the Rail Splitters. Putting together a pretty nice drive here as we just eke into the fourth quarter. Number 50, Aiden Daniels, out there on the D line here. New play here. Little Cyclones, they need to get a little energy. Make something happen here. The Rail Splitters looking pretty comfortable on this drive. Controlling the clock, chipping away yards.
We're up the middle, tackled by
the fumble.
King. Fumble. Seemed to be recovered also by King.
Just what I was asking for. There's something inspired there, some inspired play there for the Little Cyclones, and a turnover. Second of the half, second of the game for the Rail Splitters. That was huge. I couldn't see who made the tackle.
Oh, it's Aiden.
5-0.
Yep, Aiden Daniels there. Was he in there in the initial hit, you think?
He's on the B team line of defense and offense.
In there in that play, King jumped on that thing. All right, so here we go. Cyclones have an opportunity here to move it down the field, control some clock, take a lead. Got a long ways to go.
Spencer goes in motion looking to pass there to King. We're short there, didn't have a lot of time to throw. There's a pretty heavy rush game.
Yeah, they got to show early there. Chandler had the inside move on him there. Had some opportunity for some. That pass could have made it all the way to him. Bring up a 2nd and 10. The Cyclones' own 13-yard line. Hand off to Loonsfoot inside there.
Spin move. Give me some good yards there for a first down. Oh, 1 yard short.
3rd down here, 1 yard short. The line to gain. Good running play there by the Little Cyclones on 2nd down, bringing up a 3rd and 1. Oh, we got. Oh, Lord. Sorry. Okay, sorry. All sorts of things going on there. I had Quincy back there running back, which I was super excited to see what would happen. But we had a false start. Kind of threw things off. So that'll back us up to a 3rd and 6. Third and 6 for the Cyclones. A little high snap there. Schill's going to be on the run. He's going to have to make something out of nothing. Throws.
There's Spencer. It's going to be
about a half a yard short of the first down here. Bring up a big play here. Or is it? Come on, 4th and 1. Schill running for his life there. Whips one across his body to complete that pass here. So 4th and they'll say 2. At least on the scoreboard, about a yard and a half here. Big play in this game here. Schill gets it to Geisinger. Geisinger up the field, and I'd say has a first down. Where that initial spot was. Yep, cross. There you go. Nice job, Spencer. Geisinger works it upfield. Big first down there. Not getting stuck down there on the side of the field. That would have been trouble here at this stage of the game. So first down for the Little Cyclones. This is a game where I just feel like I have no idea what's going to happen next. There's been a lot of stuff going on here, and Schill can run. He's got a lot of room to run.
A lot of room. He's
Keep
still going.
Keep going.
First down. Whoa.
Horse collar situation there. Everybody that's got a flag through that one. She'll hit the ground pretty hard on that one. Seems to be okay. It almost looked like he was going to turn the corner just for a second there, too. And so that was a desperation tackle, and no penalty on that one.
It's a great run there. It's like a 25-yard run.
After the run and the penalty, you know, personal fouls are like nothing, though, on this thing. Like, was it like 5 yards? That was even 10 yards, is it? That's not even 10 yards.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe 10? I think a face mask is like 5 yards. It's like, anyway, we should know these things. We're calling the game. We'll talk about that later. But it's not like it is in college or the NFL, which that one seemed to deserve more than a 5-yard penalty. But little Cyclones either way. First down on the rail splitter side of the field. She'll back to pass. Hits Benz up the middle. Ben's got a little room to roam here. Protects the ball nicely.
Good first down there by Maddox.
Nice pitch and catch. What are all the whistles? Okay. It'll be a timeout by the rail splitters here. Little Cyclones finding a great job on the third down throw to Geisinger was awesome, and the catch there, and he went to a knee, didn't get it, and then Geisinger got that first down, and then from here, Stripes going along. Well, all right. All right, Maddox, McIntyre. That was Maddox with the catch there. 6 minutes, just under 6. You're Ben. You know Ben. You play basketball, baseball with Ben. What advice, if you could go to Ben right now in that huddle and talk to him about how to get this thing across the finish line here, what would you say to him?
I would tell him that it's a good question. I would probably tell him to do a play. I would say I want at least one or two guys maybe crossing up in the midfield because they've been seeing a lot of our big run plays have been passes up to the midfield like that great catch right there. And if they can't do that, I mean, Ben, he's been on a couple of good run plays.
Yeah, the line's done great. Got Winters, got Quincy out there. These guys have done a good job of creating opportunities to get the ball up the field. They're going to have to do it at a high level here to see if we can get a one touchdown lead. Throw out to Loonsfoot.
Got a lot of room to run there.
Awesome tackle there.
First down there. Oh.
And a really late flag.
Another flag.
What? I'm going to call a hold, it looks like. I'd love to know on who. Was it a hold or a personal foul? I don't have any idea. Those at home might have a better sense. If someone's got a better sense than I do and text me what they think happened, that'd be great. But I think that's just a 5-yard penalty. It was a great play on first down. Still remain first down, but now 15 to go. Rail splitters tried a good job. Great protection.
Passers in. Ooh.
Nearly intercepted by the rail splitters. Just off the tips of Loonsfoot's hands there. 6-6 game here. It's been a fun one. All right, we got the next evolution here. We got Matt Burrell on the field giving us some close looks from the field here. We'll hopefully have some good plays to have him zoom in here. Show the shotgun on second down. Good pursuit by number 10 there to make a deflection. Can't get the pass off, which will make it a 3rd and long here. What do you think here? 3rd down, 15. We in 4-down territory at this stage, or?
I would say so, but I feel like if we can just get a good pass play, I feel like they've been more of stopping that middle-ish passing area.
Show the gun, gonna air that thing up with a one-on-one for King. Oh, good coverage on the play. Off of King's hands, it looks like, but good coverage on the play. She'll put it up there with an opportunity for his guy to get the ball. All right, 4th and 15. First down, and had a nice play. Nearly good for a first down, and I still want to understand, just because I want to understand football better, what the call was and what made it a 1st and 15. But now 3 incompletions bring us to a 4th and 15 play. Shell on the shotgun. He's got a little bit of time. He rolls to his right. He's looking for opportunities here.
King.
He's going to tuck it and run, and then he throws.
Caught ball by Zayden.
Loon's foot still going.
Breaks free. Big play by Zayden there. He just won't go down.
Monster play there. I didn't know if Schill could quite pick it up and decides to, that's the shortstop skills there, to whip that thing to Loon's foot to keep this drive alive. Holy cow, that was a big play in this game with just under 5 minutes left to go. The Little Cyclones now have a 1st and goal. And they'll line us up on the right hash here. Hasn't been over here a lot today. We got Chandler here to our right. We got Benz, Clausen, and Loonsfoot off to the left here. Send Geisinger in motion. She'll have the shotgun here on 1st down and goal to go. Whips it across the middle, and he holds on to it, but it's at the 1. Clausen takes a big hit.
That was a pretty big hit there. Clausen, good job for holding on to the ball there.
Timeout, Rail Splitters. A couple incredible plays there to get this thing to the 1-yard line with 4 minutes to go. You got to feel like a touchdown here is monstrous. The way the defense has really played in the second half. Who's that dragging the water out there? 70. Some good hustle, that's all I'm saying. Titus. That's Titus?
Yeah.
That Titus was 60 or okay, I might be wrong. No, that's is that Alfredo?
Seems to be. I was reading off there and it said McDeed was 70. It's Titus. But
that might be McDeed. I don't know.
Who knows?
Anyway, you all saw him moving that water out there quickly. That's great. All right, here we go. We got Quincy Larimore here in the backfield. We do have the jumbo package in here. He's done a really nice job on both sides of the line here. Love to see him get a touch here and get his team a lead here. Shell out of shotgun.
Fake play, but he got it there. Touchdown by King.
For cameraman got another view of that one, but touchdown by King?
Yep.
King, I don't know if it was a misdirection or they didn't quite have a clean handoff.
I'm not sure. Maybe it was a fake play. They were giving them hopes. Speed Quincy's back up on the line here. Maybe looking to run it in.
Okay, and this is a big one here. So we get up 12-6.
Oh,
Quincy,
yeah, he's going for
Quincy,
oh, yeah.
And gets the 2-point conversion, and Lamore gives the Cyclones a 8-point lead with 4 minutes to go. That's a big one. There's those lights I was talking about, McIntyre. Get them going. Big play by the Little Cyclones. Quincy Longmore, they're loving it over there on the sidelines. That's fun stuff. These guys have been working hard as a team all year to get better. And a big play there. You know, one of the great things about 8th grade football, McIntyre, and the things that aren't so great sometimes, you don't get to choose who's in your grade. You don't know if you get Quincy-style guys that can go bowl everybody over. You don't know if you get that. You don't know if you've got a quarterback. You don't know if you have receivers. You don't know if you have guys that just want to hit people. And so you got to really work together as a team. In high school, you start to get to some of those guys rise up, and you get a bunch of those guys that play hard.
Yep.
But middle school football is a fun thing. You got a soccer kid here. Grayson never played before. Going to kick this thing off. You get a play in the high school field. Let's see if we can finish the thing, huh?
Yep. I believe in our defense here.
Selsby to kick off. Smokes one. Sit.
That's still going.
Sit. Nice job by Selsby.
Oh, yeah.
Get
a tackle in the
Get a
backfield.
play here. Decent return there. Nice job by the Rail Splitters. Number 1, he's been active. He's been the punter. He has had some kick returns. He's had some runs. That was about as good as a kickoff as you could get. So you can have to grab inside your 5 and run for your life. All right, this thing's far from over. The Rail Splitters have had a number of big plays, and you got to believe that they've left a couple in the playbook here. These misdirection situations, and again, like I mentioned, Little Cyclones have gotten burnt on a couple big long pass plays after kind of being lulled to sleep by a lot of runs here. I'm not trying to jinx us, McIntyre, but I think we got to be really aware of that as Schill and Loonsfoot sit back there along with Cash. Looks like a throwing opportunity.
Pass play.
Nothing
He's
going there.
running.
He's going to run. He's
Nice
pretty
tackle.
elusive so far. Cash flying in there.
What a tackle by Cash. That's his second big flying tackle there. He just kind of comes out of nowhere.
Hey, Cash looking like an absolute football player today. I love that. These guys are difference makers. He was just on a line there and knew where he wanted to hit that guy and did. Good job by the defensive line to put some pressure to get him out of there. It looked like they were trying to throw that. Good run by the quarterback, too, to evade that rush and get a first down here at their own 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Rail Splitters. Big rush there. Hit
deep
as
pass
he throws.
there.
Loonsfoot with his second interception.
Oh, yeah.
With a little room to run here. He's going to cut across the field, and he's down. Good tackle by 25 there, but big interception by Loonsfoot. No penalties on the play.
Interception. That might just seal the deal there.
Fantastic job there. And it started with, which we haven't had a ton of, pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah. That was for sure one of our better of defensive plays there.
Pressure on the quarterback leads to the interception that gives Ames the opportunity with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left to get a couple first downs and ice this thing. But again,
this is middle school football, McIntyre. You don't get to choose how this thing's going. These guys have not had enough reps to their 11th game of all time together.
Still the shotgun. It's an
Hand
inside
off
hand
to
off to
Spencer.
Spencer Geisinger there and hit quickly. Probably going to get a quick timeout by the Rail Splitters and do. Good job by the Rail Splitters to get in the backfield early and tackle Spencer. Or maybe not a timeout. The clock is not stopped. All right, never mind. They're not using a timeout in that one. Clock is stopped here. I'm guessing they think we're probably going to have to throw the ball to advance it, which could be the case here. So got a one ride to the right. Geisinger back there with Schill. Loonsfoot in motion. Cyclones up 14-6. Schill with the shotgun.
Nice snap, toss to Spencer.
Spencer plows
Oh,
through.
we have a flag down on the play. What was our earlier flag? It's going to be right after the start there.
Quick flag. False.
It was a false start on the offense, but
Timeout White after the false start. Okay. Have they been running the game clock? I see it's on. I don't know if have they been running it? Usually don't, but I just see that it says 40. I haven't been paying attention. Yeah. Okay, they haven't been running it. It's just on. Okay. They don't do that, I don't think, in middle school games, which is understandable a lot for the officials to. We do have 4 out here. Oftentimes we have 3. But I wonder in these close game scenarios, like how I think they are counting or would eventually penalize somebody. All right, we got some of the high school. And I don't think those are middle school boys, do we?
No.
Okay, we got some high school boys on the sideline here, coming over here to cheer on Little Cyclones here. sneak. You probably can't sneak one of those guys out there, but. All right, here we go. 3rd and 12 here. The Cyclones trying to. So what are they calling that one? That one looks like another false start. Looks like somebody on the offensive line moved. Like I said, middle school football. Got to find a way to finish this thing. Now we got 3rd and a big number here. Selsby's had a nice day punting, so you'd think that would be an option here, but more than 3rd and 12. Got about 3rd and 17 to go here, and Shill's got time to pass. Hits
past the Zayden, broken up there.
Broken up there, so it'll bring a 4th and 17, minute 50 left, and we're going to punt. All right, we'll see what the special teams is made of. This thing is not over yet. Like I mentioned, figuring out a late game execution is not something that these guys get a lot of time on. So we're going to do this. I think Grayson's punted at least once, maybe twice in this game, and had great kickoffs here. I think he's punted twice here. So let's see what the special teams can do. See if they can put the Rail Splitters in a tough spot here to start the last, hopefully the last drive of their night here. Good snap. Selsby gets a chance and gets a decent punt off. It takes a good hop, fielded by number 7. Loonsfoot slows him down. Can't make a tackle there. Clausen with the tackle attempt. Maddox bends with a tackle attempt. 7 is running. Selsby's going to try to stop him. And he's out of bounds. Looks like he got forced out of bounds back there. He was on the loose there, though. Good return by number 7. I think that's also their quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Cyclones up 14-6 here, and they're going to have to play some defense. Jeez, we had about, the ball 30 seconds, that possession there or so.
I know.
False starts. Run plays that did not get a lot of yardage, and now the Little Cyclones are going to still have to play defense. That 14-6 lead is real nice, though. Best they can do here is get a touchdown, a 2-point conversion to tie it. See if the Rail Splitters are willing to keep it on the ground. Their last 2 pass plays have been for interceptions, and they're going to try to throw it again. Good pressure there. Good pressure by Geisinger.
Oh.
Geisinger with a big hit there on number 7.
Shout
out to number 7. He's played a heck of a game, really. I mean, he had a couple interceptions here, but he's made some nice run plays and kept these guys run the offense pretty efficiently. Big kickoff return.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he was playing defense, too. I might have lost track. I'm sure he was. So we got some of the high school football players over here to cheer on the 8th graders. Don't get oftentimes where these guys get a crossover as they have practice and games in opposite places all the time. Another shotgun approach there. Good pursuit.
Pass play there. Just by Maddox and Layton. Good tackle.
Good job by the Little Cyclone, especially to keep him in bounds. Don't know how many timeouts Lincoln has left. The way they're moving up the field, maybe say they don't have many or they're saving one. So 2nd and 3. Got to get to the 38 for the first down, but they need more to find a way to try to tie this football game. Going to go to that reverse play, and he fumbles the ball. Said that.
Covered by Lincoln there, it's going to be like an 8-yard loss maybe.
Lincoln recovers it now with 48 seconds left. They must not have many. They probably don't have any timeouts left. I'd sure they'd be calling it at this stage. Clock's running. This might be it for the Rail Splitters. 4th down. 8 to get a first down. 41 to get a touchdown. Can the Little Cyclones hold and win their last game of the year here at Ames High Stadium? Back to pass.
Deep pass play there.
Bombs one out there, and it'll fall incomplete. Good pursuit there by the defensive line, and the Little Cyclones can likely attempt a victory formation and close out their season with a win. I don't know how many victory formations we've ever done either, so see what the execution here is by the coaching staff. And we'll go to the shotgun. Referees are directing some form of traffic over there. I'm not really quite sure what it is. McIntyre, before you fit, we got to take a picture. That's a video, but we got one anyway. You know, I'm old. And victory formation there. Cyclones run out the clock. That was a lot, McIntyre.
Oh, yeah.
All right, what do you think? First game calling up here. You got a good one.
Yeah. See, this was a pretty interesting game to commentate. A little bit of everything happened this game. Yeah, great job by Ames there. A couple of big plays there. Sarah defense was good.
I'm super interested to see what the stats were in this game. There were some big plays and not a lot of rushing on our end. Defense came up huge. There were 2 interceptions in the first half by Loonsfoot. Helped the Little Cyclones get the ball back, and that last drive there. Who caught that touchdown at the end for us? Was it King?
King. Mm-hmm.
King on maybe the RPO with Quincy in the backfield, and then Quincy powers through to get the 2-point conversion to help solidify the lead, and the Little Cyclones have a little challenge there. Wish they could have run the clock out there, but didn't, and Little Cyclones win. So on behalf of the crew here, I think we got a B game coming up, but thanks for McIntyre for joining us. I'm Sam. Mm-hmm. We'll be back again.
right, welcome back, folks. We are getting ready for the Ames Little Cyclones B game against the Lincoln Rail Splitters. And no, I am not Sam Schill. I'm filling in here for a moment. He had to run and take care of something. He'll be back soon enough. But I'm here with again with McIntyre Anderson. The Lincoln Rail Splitters getting ready to kick off for the B game. All right, McIntyre, you're going to have to tell me some of the names here.
I will try my best. I was Asher Bertram there on the short return.
So Ames Little Cyclones going to start out with the ball on about the 24-yard line. Like Trayton Danielson in motion there. And oh, who do we have? This is Elijah, is that right?
Yep, that was Elijah Quad there.
Elijah Quad with a direct snap, it looked like.
He had a pretty bad finger jam during practice. Coach H says he's going to try to put him in as much of the playing time, but he might be limited today.
Good 8-yard pickup there by Elijah. All right, McIntyre, who do we have split out? Who's wide out?
We've got Elijah Quad playing the quarterback, and I can't quite see the numbers.
Oh, pass play to number 15. Apologize, folks. Trying to get some numbers figured out. Incomplete pass makes it now 3rd and maybe 3 yards. Ames going out of the shotgun again. Seems to be their style of play here on offense. Oh, handoff from Elijah. A loss of maybe about 3 yards, brings up 4th down.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see what we can do here. Looks like they are, yeah, they're
Going
going
to
to
be Owen passing play there.
Oh, so
Close
close.
to being intercepted there.
Good effort. But unfortunately, the Little Cyclones, nope, there's a flag on the play. We'll wait here to figure out what the call was. We had an offensive pass interference on the Ames Little Cyclones, so Lincoln Rail Splitters decline that penalty, and it's a turnover on downs. So it'll be now Lincoln's ball at about their own 29-yard line. All right, so McIntyre, so you got through the A game.
Mm-hmm.
What was your thoughts?
I'd say we played pretty good. We can for sure work on some of our defensing, maybe like breaking down and tackling. I guess our last game, we did play pretty good there with a win at the end there. 2 great picks by Zayden. He had a phenomenal game. Same there with Maddox. Also had a good play. Ben had that one big run play. I would say everyone did their role.
Yeah, as McIntyre mentioned, we got the last game of the season here for the 8th grade Little Cyclone football team. The A team just won their game 14-6. Great battle. Now we are into the B game. Score is currently 0-0. Let's see what our B team can do on defense here. Sweep around.
Be a run
right
play.
End. Run play.
I'm going to really take him down on that play, though. Tackled by, sorry if I pronounced some last name wrong, but Zarate.
Got some audio engineers texting me here, telling me I need to be closer to my microphone. It was. We'll see if they respond if I help adjusted it there. All right, 2nd down and 2. Lincoln Rail Splitters, another sweet play. Oh, very good tackle.
It's going to be a big tackle by Elijah Quad there.
Yeah, very good. Oh, my sound engineer's telling me I got to keep talking. Well, as most of you know, I'm not Sam Schill, so I don't talk as much as Sam. For the spectators that are currently viewing the B game here from home, welcome. I'll try and do my best to fill in some dead air here. That's what I got McIntyre for. McIntyre, you need to talk a little bit more, I think.
Okay.
Tell us what's going on.
Okay.
So we got 1st and 10 by the Rail Splitters. Oh, come on. Break down and tackle. Good little run. Maybe pick up a couple yards there. So, McIntyre, do you miss playing football?
A little bit.
You played up to 6th grade?
Mm-hmm.
So if you were playing, what position would you want to play right now?
On defense, I would either say safety or linebacker.
Oh, very good. So Lincoln Rail Splitters coming out, 2nd and 8.
It's going to be a QB sneak there. Tackled down immediately by, it's going to be number 12, Brown. The tackle. Seems to be Jude subbing in for Elijah.
Coming on 3rd and 7, we'll say. About 28 seconds left here in the first quarter. We'll see if Ames can hold them here. Pass play. Good catch.
No tackle on the player, seems to be touchdown.
Touchdown by Lincoln. So it's a good little pass play by their quarterback. So great opportunity again. Anytime there's a B game, allow the kids that maybe don't get a very much playing time in the A game, gives them an opportunity to get some game time. And also being 8th graders, being their last game, coming in playing on the Ames High School field, so hopefully they take this experience and they can enjoy it and move on into high school and continue to play 4 more years. So Lincoln coming up to the line for their 2-point conversion. All right, McIntyre prediction. Going to pass play or are they going to do a run play?
Pass play.
Pass play.
Screen pass.
Oh,
No.
you were maybe correct. Got a whistle, a flag on the play. False start on Lincoln. Backs them up 5 yards. So I'll try it again. Lincoln coming back to the line. 2-point conversion from their 8.
High snap there seems to be
option
attempting
play.
to punch it in there.
2-point conversion good by the Lincoln Rail Splitters. Very good. Well, that is the end of the first quarter. Rail Splitters 8, Ames 0. Is this where we're supposed to talk and fill time here in the in-between quarters? No, is Tyler going to mute me?
Me a cover there, possibly recovered by Colt. But it seems to be. Yep, still Lincoln's ball here.
So we're underway in the second quarter here. Sweet play by Lincoln.
Outside run play.
Good
Still
spin
no
move.
tackle.
All right.
He tackled by number 12, Brown. Going with his second tackle right now.
So nice run there by Lincoln. We got the first down on their 20, driving the ball once again. Very cool experience again for our boys to be out here playing under the lights on the high school field. Number 10 in motion.
Going in motion.
Missed
Big
snap.
fumble.
All right. That happens every once in a while. Brings up now a 2nd and long. Maybe 2nd and 21, 2nd and 20.
Yeah, the cord was too short.
All right, McIntyre and I were just doing a little shuffling around there. Now I'm curious, the scoreboard says Lincoln has 6 and Ames has 0. Did they not count that 2-point conversion? Or is the scoreboard just not updated? Maybe we'll have some like trivia like they do in the NFL games. Did the 2-point conversion actually count? We'll say it did because I didn't hear otherwise. Okay, here we go. Go in there. Oh, good play. Great pursuit. Oh, no, he's got to wrap
still
up.
alive.
There we go.
Big tackle there by Ceylon Brown again. Seems to be, that's his 3rd tackle already, the 2nd quarter there.
Oh, looks like ball carrier looked like he might have gotten spun down kind of hard. Looked like he may have cracked his head a little bit. Hopefully he's okay. Brings up a 4th down and a very long. McIntyre, help me do the math there. How many yards is that now? 4th down and
20.
20. I think it's more than that.
Oh, 30. Switch 30.
4th down and 30.
Seems to be a timeout called by Lincoln.
So coming out of the timeout, got a 4th and long. We'll see what Lincoln decides to do here, if they want to punt or if they're going to try and go for it. Nice crisp night, no wind. A cool 55 degrees for this October. Starting to feel a little more like fall. like Lincoln is setting up for kind of that. Yep, it looks like they're going to set up and punt it away. Oh, fake.
Going
punt,
for the run.
Going, get him. Good pursuit. Whoa.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Flag called on the face mask there.
That's it's a tough run, but unfortunately this isn't the NFL and we don't get away with that. Looks like it's going to be maybe a personal foul on Lincoln. Referees are talking to sort it out.
Yep, turnover on downs there for the personal flag. They're on the ball carrier for Lincoln.
So Little Cyclones will take over. Lincoln's 28-yard line. And we'll see if we can get our offense rolling a little bit here. Ames getting lined up on the ball here. 4 receivers set. Number 45. Oh, that's Trayton Danielson, I believe. Number 45 in motion.
Elijah seems to be running the football there. He had some pretty big run game. Oh.
Good run.
Be tackled there for about a 5-yard gain there.
Ames subbing a couple of guys out.
Owen affected the quarterback here. Looking to pass here. Scrambling.
Get rid of it. Well, I don't think we can quite do that. Maybe we can get away with that.
Might be called for intentional grounding.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt there. It's a good little scramble to get away from the sack. Brings up now a 3rd and 5.
Seems to be scrambling football. Oh. Bad pass to Colt right there. Seems to be overthrown. Seems to be Elijah Quad subbing out. And that will do it for the first half of the football game.
And that is halftime, folks. As I said, the scoreboard says 6-0. We're going to confirm that if it is truly 6-0, if it's 8-0. Regardless, Lincoln has the lone score of the first half. We will be back here in a minute. right, folks, we're back. Start of the second half. Ames Little Cyclones kicking off to Lincoln. Want to thank all the parents for coming out tonight. I know it's a little chilly, but the support is greatly appreciated for the ones that are here.
Kicked there by Brown. Seems to get by them. To be going to the outside there. Owen on the block. Still going. Wrapped up and tackled by Trayton Danielson.
So Lincoln Rail Splitters with the ball at their 44-yard line. And as Sam mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the A team, first-year head coach Brian Lunsfoot ended the season 2-3. A couple of very close losses this season, but definitely great momentum, building block to move into high school. So Lincoln getting settled here with some substitutions. Oh, great play.
What was that?
That was a great number 62 shot the gap.
Great tackle there by Burt there.
Quarterback had just handed the ball off, and he was there to beat him. Great play. Brings up 2nd and 14.
Mm-hmm.
Little Lincoln comes to the line again. A little pass play.
Running outside, that's a big toe. That's
another flag on the play. I'm not sure what for, but that was a tough run by the Lincoln Rail Splitter there.
Oh, there's Asher there that
Asher Bertram was one that
tackled him. There's just going to be a false start there for Lincoln. So pushing them back 5 yards.
Oh, looks like the coach wants to decline it. Make sure we move the ball, the sticks back to where they were. So now we have 3rd and 12. After that penalty was declined by the Ames Little Cyclones.
It's going to be a run play here.
Whoa.
Missed tackle. Seems to be Owen takes him down. What the hell by number 28.
Good pass play there by Lincoln to pick up the first down. This just goes to show some of those things you got to work on, you know, breaking down, taking the hit, making the tackle. Not going to lie, that was a big kid, though, that was running with the football right there from Lincoln.
Yeah.
That was a good run.
Looked like almost like Quincy play and for the A team there, looking to just get some big yards here.
So first down for Lincoln on their 29-yard line.
This is be another little running play there.
Wrap him up.
Lots of
wrap him up.
Yes, tackles.
Yeah, very good. Good. Great team tackle there. That's what we need. A couple guys, grab onto him, slow him down. Have your buddies come and help. Lincoln in the huddle, getting their next play figured out. Timeout by Lincoln. I think the coach wanted to talk that over a little bit. It seemed to be taking a little longer than usual. Here we go, coming out of the timeout by Lincoln. Second and maybe 5 to go. Oh, ball. Very good.
You covered the football there.
Missnapped by Lincoln and recovered by the Little Cyclones. Did you see who landed on that?
I don't know, it's kind of a huddle there. Seems to be number.
Well, regardless, we got the ball back.
That was good. Turnover on downs there.
No, it was a fumble. Not turnover on downs.
My fault. It was a fumble, not turnover on downs. We all have substitutions there. Seems to be Elijah and Jude being subbed out.
We seem to be missing some offensive linemen.
Yeah. Oh. They're coming in.
There we go. That's right. That's the great thing about these big games is to get these boys some good experience. Keep running up the field.
A little run play there by Owen. Owen's been a pretty good QB this year. Whenever he goes for runs, he won't let anyone tackle him.
See if we get, I don't think we're going to get one more play off here before the fourth quarter. Time, unfortunately, he's running out. Oh, yeah, he tried. They tried to get it off, but when teammates aren't set.
It's going to be a false start on Ames again, pushing back 5 more yards at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
All right, folks, we're back. Start of the fourth quarter.
Going to be 2nd and 10 here for Ames.
Maybe a little bit longer than that.
2nd and 15 to go for Ames here on the 22-yard line. Owen Feck lining up as the quarterback.
Good snap.
Looking to pass here.
Oh,
Pass ball up the middle to Elijah. Should be broken up by number 4 on the defense.
Good pass play. Good effort. Brings up 3rd and long.
It seems to be Elijah Quad back at the quarterback, maybe. Not Elijah Quad back at the quarterback. He's had some pretty great runs last game at home. Maybe hoping to see him get a couple more outside runs again. He's going for the run play. He's cutting. Oh, yeah.
Good tackle there from Lincoln.
Just got a little run there.
Pickup of maybe 5 yards. So now we've got 4th and 9.
10.
Decision time for
4th and... No, that one. It was 4th and 9. Keep switching it. 4th and 9 here for Ames. Seems to be one new substitution. Daniels is coming back in.
We'll see what Ames draws up here. Down by 6 in the fourth quarter. Coming to the line, getting set.
Looking to pass here. Oh, no.
Like
Great room to run here.
A delayed
still
quarterback
going.
keep, but I don't think he... Oh, they are going to give him the first down. Great. It looked like he might have been a little short, but good second effort there by Elijah to pick up the first down.
Great run there by Elijah. Saw the opportunity with lots of room to run on the left gap. He went for it.
Fresh set of downs for the little Cyclones. See Owen back in at quarterback.
Oh. Seems to be, see a lineman lining up as a receiver maybe. Aiden Daniels looking to block here.
Good little run by number 34. You know who 34 is, McIntyre?
Why you ask me? You can just look on the sheet.
Yeah.
It says name's Aziz. One of the newer kids here at Ames, but he has been playing pretty well.
A good little 4-yard run. Brings up 2nd and 6.
This would be a pass play to Colt.
Oh, so close, so close.
Drop pass by Colt.
And it looked like he might add a little room there on that little swing pass out to the running back. Brings up 3rd down, 6 to go. And I want to say I think we're in 4-down territory here, even though we're not past the 50 yet. And Williamsville Cyclones down 6-0. Oh,
Seems to be a fumble there by Ames.
Yep, a miscue, missnapped.
He turned over, gonna be Lincoln's ball.
Yeah, same thing that Lincoln did. How we got the ball back.
Around 3 minutes to go in the fourth quarter with the ball in the 40. Timeout for Ames.
Now, McIntyre, I want you to stick your hand out the booth. It looks like if you look at the lights, it looks like it's like misting, like raining.
I don't think my hand can reach past the ceiling, Dad. There's a gap.
Yeah, I think
it looks like it's snowing. I'm being serious.
It does, yeah. The misty rain, but football might be a little wet because of that. Just notice that it might be doing that a little bit here. May have led to that missed snap and turnover by the little Cyclones. So now we need to step up, play a little defense. Let's see what Lincoln comes out with. There's 2 minutes, 58 seconds left here in the game. Lincoln comes to the line. Sweet play for Lincoln. Oh, great tackle.
That was a great tackle there.
That was textbook tackle right there. Excellent job. Is that number 12?
That was Trayton Danielson with the tackle there. Amazing tackle on the play.
Very good. Head was up. Put his shoulder right into him. Took him down. Great job. Timeout, Little Cyclones, trying to conserve the clock here. Lincoln will have 2nd and 12 coming out of the timeout. And coaches down on the sidelines directing our guys. We're doing a great job this year. So we got 2nd and 12. Lincoln coming to the line of scrimmage. Pass play. Completed. Good job.
Play. Seems to be great tackle by Owen there. Will hold the push down from Elijah.
But that was enough for a first down for Lincoln. Fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10 from the 26. Oh,
False start there.
False start. It's okay. Wanted to
5-yard
get a little head
penalty
start.
there.
You know.
It's gonna be 1st and 15. Oh,
And taking another timeout. Amesville Cyclones.
Another timeout for Ames. Pretty sure it's the last timeout of the quarter here.
I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for tuning in tonight. I took in the A game and the B game. I know there's a lot of grandparents and a lot of other individuals that weren't able to make it. So we definitely want to give a shout out to them. Maybe even a little someone down in Georgia. Pass play by Lincoln.
Deep ball there.
Oh, great pay.
Caught over Treyton's head.
Did he get in? I think they're going to give it to him.
Lincoln got the touchdown.
Very good pass play by Lincoln there. I think they gave it to him.
They gave it to him. Oh.
Here we are. Yep. So score is now 12-0.
14.
Well, that's still up for debate, McIntyre.
Okay.
They never gave him the 2-point conversion that first half for some reason. So based on the scoreboard, it is 12-0. Lincoln with a touchdown there. Now we are getting ready for a 2-point conversion. Very tough run play.
The 2-point conversion
is good.
Is good there. We have a score of 14-0. Got about a minute. It's gonna be a minute 24 seconds left. The last quarter.
So we will wait. Get Lincoln lined up to kick off.
Seems to be Aziz and Elijah. Quad and Colt possibly returning the ball here. Seems to be kind of an odd formation for Ames here.
Well, we need a big play here. See what we can do.
Kick ball to Aziz. Picking up the ball and he's running. Tackled by
Great pursuit,
25. Seems to be another timeout called by Ames here.
I would guess that is their last timeout. I believe we just used 2 of them on the previous set of downs from Lincoln. Here we go, Ames Little Cyclones. 1st and 10.
Minute 15 on the clock here. Who's gonna be back? Can we get there? Our 33-yard line here. Lining up as gonna pass here over the middle. Elijah. The pass is no good.
Incomplete pass brings up 2nd and 10.
Elijah Quad lining up here as quarterback. Possibly a run play here to one of the sidelines.
Or maybe we'll see.
He's looking, yep.
Yeah.
He's running, no blockers in the vicinity.
That was just a great pursuit from Lincoln.
Taken down.
So now we got to get reset. Maybe get one final play off.
We got no yards here. Seems to be around 25 seconds left in Ames' last game. It seems to be two receivers on each side here. Low snap here for Owen. And it's going to be incomplete pass.
I think that is going to do it for the B game.
And that will do it for B game's last game of the season here. It was a great game here from both A and the B game. I think everyone did their part, played well. It wasn't the funnest thing to lose here, but still did a great job.
Very good. Thank you for joining us, and we look forward to next year.